rising of the sun till the sun goes down, let the name of the Lord be praised. We're gathered to worship, becoming a choir to sing your praise, lifting our voices, joining our hearts in this house today. People of God, in the power of God, for the kingdom of God. To God we sing, from the rising of the sun till the sun goes down, let the name of the Lord be praised.
You know, it wasn't just during the days of Jesus. There's not any room left in this inn either. You probably already noticed that we're getting a little bit crowded in here. We've got some help coming. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have some help coming. But right now, we're a little crowded. And so what we're going to ask for the next several weeks, please think sitting friendly. Think about those coming in later. Think about those with children, etc. There's always room down front. But the latecomers, they don't particularly like to walk in front of everybody to do this. So let's just go ahead and move down, fill in those spots, and allow them to have some seating in the back, etc. I'm telling you, help is coming, but for the next several weeks, it may get a little tight. So let's just think friendly, sit friendly for the next couple of weeks. This is the announcements for December the 2nd, and welcome to December. Can you believe just one more month of this year? It's amazing to me how fast this year's gone by, but a lot of things go on in December, a lot of activities, and let me remind you of a couple of them, all right? Tonight, of course, is the Santa's dinner, desserts, and other delights out at the Bill and Cherry Hills house. There is complimentary babysitting available. You need to get signed up for that over out in the foyer, the cafe area. And you'll need to bring a sack supper lunch for those kids. Also, if you'd like to just ride the people mover and save the hassle of taking your car out there, well, Don Mitchell will have the people mover ready to take a group out there, and you can ride that bus if you'd like to do it that way. But that's tonight, and we encourage everybody to at least stop by and say hi and visit. And there's always a great crowd at that. Also, the cookies and cocoa with Santa is going to be this coming Thursday night at the Boren's house, and that'll be from 7 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Bring your little ones with you. Santa and Mrs. Claus is going to be there, and have your picture taken. There's always some great goodies and snacks and things for the kids to do. But it's from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock this year at the Boren's house. That information's in the bulletin, in the handout, and you can get that information from there. There's a ladies' Christmas tea, which is going to be Saturday, December the 8th from 10 to 11:30. And that's at the home of Michelle Tobias. That information's in the handout as well. But just a lot of activities going on. We got the giving tree. We're asking that you have all your presents back by December the 16th for that giving tree. And by the way, Katie has a few more names. If you were not able to get a name and you go, man, I wanted to be a part of that, she's got a couple more names that have come in, and so talk to Katie, and she'll be able to hook you up with those names. But those presents need to be back on the 16th, and then that following Saturday, we're going to be delivering those gifts, and we need all hands on deck for that. We'll call them and set up a time and take presents to them, and that's normally an all-morning type thing. The more the merrier, though. If you can come and just take one load of two or three bundles, man, that'd be what a blessing that would be, and what a great thing to do for your family or with your family as well. So that's all coming up. Also, there's a blood drive on December the 9th that we do on a regular basis. That's in the bulletin. Read that. And then you need to be aware of what's going on Wednesday nights, because beginning this coming Wednesday night, it's going to be a little bit of a change. Both devotionals that typically meet, typically there was one in the fellowship hall or the auditorium and one in the tweener room, they're going to combine forces for a combined devotional time, a real uplifting singing, etc., about 15 minutes worth, and then classes will be dismissed. The kids go to classes at least. The only other adult class besides the one in this room, this new fellowship hall, is going to be the First Steps class. Other than that, that'll be the only two classes offered for adults. And we're looking for some high-intensity discussion type classes for the adults. So that'll be starting this Wednesday night as we meet together. Lastly, let me just remind you about the nursery, that it is moved to the annex starting today. This nursery that we've been using over in our main building is fixing to go under massive construction, and it's full of dirt and thing right now. So we're just going to go ahead and move the nursery temporarily to the annex, and there'll be people to help you get over there. But it'll be in the Firefly room, one of that first room as you come in there in the annex. We're glad you're here this morning. We look forward to worshiping God with you. Thanks.